Hi, I'm Alice and this is my Frugal Wonderland, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this little simple tote. So for the base of this tote, all you need is an 8.5 by 11 single sheet of paper. It's fairly easy. I'm actually creating this because I'm doing my first swap, and I thought it would be cute for everyone to make kind of all the same thing and then make a loaded tote swap and using this tote. It's not decorated yet, but I thought I would go ahead and show you how I created it. So for this tote, you do need a couple of tools. So you definitely need a paper trimmer, you need a scoreboard of some sort, you need some adhesive tape, some glue, scissors, and I believe that's the basic things that you need. So for the base of this box, you just need one single sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. So for me, I use 110-pound paper for this project because it's a box and you're going to be filling it up, so you want it to be kind of sturdy. So for me, I found that 110-pound paper worked best. So starting off with, you're going to take the 8.5 by 11 sheet and you're going to go on the 11-inch side, and then you're going to want to score at 4 inches on both sides. So I always do this because my scoreboard is not very long, so I flip the paper and go on 4 inches on each side. But you can always, if you have a wider scoreboard, you can score at 4 inches and at 7 inches. So on the short side, the 8.5 side, you're going to score at 1 3/4 inch. And flip it, same thing, 1 3/4 inch. Oops. So if you have a longer board, you're going to score at 1 3/4 inch and 6 3/4 inch. So this is the base of the box. So the 4-inch sides are going to be the front and the back of the box. So you're going to take this and then you're going to cut on these 4 sides right here. You're just going to cut along that. So like I said, just these 4 lines here, that's where you're going to cut just straight up. And you're just going to cut right to the crease. And then go ahead and just fold over all of the creases. Just taking a bone folder. Okay, so once you do that, you can see that this is just going to fold up. And you've already made the base of your box. So the base of the box, this is a 5 inches by 5 inches wide, and this is 4 inches tall, and then this side is 3 inches wide. So it's a pretty good size. You can definitely fit a ton of things inside here. So usually to put together this base, I just use some double-sided tape, and I end up just reinforcing everything with some glue. So the inside flaps, I like to reinforce all around just so that it's nice and doesn't stick out inside the box, because that's where, like I said, the inside of the box is. So this is just where I like to place my tape. So this part, the inside flaps, I like to stick on the top and bottom so it's nice and sealed when you build it. And then I like to put one on this side so that when these come up, so one on the outside and then one on the inside, that when they come up it all kind of sticks together. I hope that makes sense. So if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and leave a comment in the description below. So I took out the tape on these two sides here, and I just kind of stand it up, and I kind of eyeball it, squeeze it together, and then make sure you want this part to be pretty flush. So I just like to stand it up like that and then pinch it up here, and then just go all the way down. I like to do the side first because I want to make sure that this part is nice and flat. So I'll do this side also. So I stand it up. I feel like standing it up makes it easier for me to see and make sure that it's nice and even and flush. So the little overlap here is about a ½ an inch. So I like to just seal that. So now that that's all lined up the way I like it, I'm going to go ahead and take the little tabs off here on the bottom. You guys can tape it however you like, or you can glue it however you like. This is just how I like to do it, just to make sure everything's all lined up. So I just took the tape off, and I like to push this, it's hard to see, but I like to push the sides in to make sure everything is nice and sealed. So that is the base of your tote. It's just a basic little box. So that is how it should look. So now I like to put on the mats on the sides. So for the front and the back, you're gonna need two 4 3/4 inch by 3 3/4 inch little printed paper. So I would just go ahead and use this on the front and the back, and then I'll just take some, you guys can glue it down however you like. I like to put tape around the edge just so that it goes all the way to the edge, and then I'll put a little bit of glue in the middle. So I just go and put some glue in the middle. And then I don't like chunks of glue, so I'll just smear that so it's nice and flat. And then I'm just going to take it and just try to line it up as straight as possible. So I'll just stick that on there. And then I'll just take my little scraper to just push it down to make sure. I'm just doing this on the inside to make sure it's nice and smoothed out. So that is the front or the back, whichever. And then I have another one here. Same thing on this one, tape on 4 sides and then glue in the middle. That's just like how I like to do it, but you guys do it however you like to tape down your mats. So there's the front and the back. Now for the side mats, you need them to be 2 3/4 inch by 3 3/4 inch, and you need 2 of those. You could always do all the same pattern throughout the entire box. I just decided to do 2 different patterns, 2 on the side and then 2 on the front. And the nice thing about this tote, because it's only, the widest part is only 5 inches, you can definitely use 6 by 6 paper to mat this tote. So just like the other one, I'm going to put tape on all 4 sides and then I'll do glue in the middle. This one I like to put a little bit of extra glue because I like to put a little bit of extra glue just because I want to make sure this crease or this seal is, or where the box connects, I want to make sure that it's nice and secure. So I always like to put a little extra glue on the mat just to make sure it's a little more reinforced. So there's one side there. So that is everything all matted up. So that is your base. So you're almost done here. So now onto the straps. This part I made just straps just in case you wanted to use these straps. I said straps are optional. It's 3/4 inch by 11 inches. So basically out of a 8.5 by 11 sheet, you can do just cut off 3/4 inch straps that are you're going to want to do 2 of those. The reason I say optional is because you can make straps however you like to make straps. If you want to do a simple strap like this, you can go right ahead and make just a simple strap like this. Then your tote will look just like that, with a 3/4 inch. And then of course you don't have to use the 110 pound paper. You can use pattern paper. You can mat this. You can do like a regular plain paper and you can mat it with a 1/2 inch strip in the middle if you wanted to do it like that. It really just depends on how you want to put yours together. You can make a ribbon strap. I mean, honestly, it's just whatever you like, but just for the sake of the tutorial, I went ahead and did 3/4 inch by 11, and then I just took a regular gel pen. If you want to stitch it, you can. I haven't been able to take out my sewing machine lately, so I just went ahead and drew in stitches. I just grabbed the regular gel pen and drew in some stitches. So what I like to do is I'll take like a bone fold or something, and I just like to kind of curl it a little bit so it's easier to stick on. It's probably better to glue this on rather than tape it on. So I'll just take a little bit of glue and like 1/2 inch up, I'll put that on there, and I like to just smear it on. That's a lot of glue, oops. And then I kind of just eyeball this. I don't put like certain measurements on that. I just kind of eyeball where I want to place it. And of course you could glue it on. You could put brads in it. You could put an eyelet in it to set it. I mean, honestly, it's whatever you would like to do. I, for the other project, just glued it down. You want to make sure that sets. Then same thing on the other side. Then you're gonna try to go ahead and make it as even as possible to the other strap. So then what I like to do is add these little gems to it to make it look like they're riveted in. I got these from Michael's a long time ago. It was part of their 99-cent stickers. So I just take that and then I stick it right in the middle. Just a little accent. And that is the completed tote. So they're super simple. I think they're fairly easy to create. If you guys have any questions for me about how I created this box or anything like that, go ahead and leave me a comment in the description below. These are really great. Like I said, they're a really good size. I'm going to be using this for my first swap that I'm going to be hosting. So I'll go ahead and link that information in the description below. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and put these together and show you guys how I made them. You can use this for so many different things. So if you like this tutorial, go ahead and like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. All right, guys, till the next one. Bye.